Hi, Bill. So how close did these missiles come?
Well, Ros, not close in the sense that the people in Taiwan were in any danger because of the trajectory. Nobody could see or hear these missiles as they flew over the island. And Taiwan's military has tried to reassure people here that at no point were they under any sort of safety risk. But the fact is, 4 of these ballistic missiles out of the 11 that China fired yesterday flew over Taiwan. According to some Japanese analysis, actually the trajectory means the missiles would have gone over Taipei, the capital, and they flew and landed into the sea to the east of Taiwan, not in the territorial waters, not that close. But nonetheless, it is a pretty intimidating thing for the Chinese military to do. There were also 2 other landing zones that were closer to Taiwan, to the north and to the south. This has actually happened before. Back in 1996, the Chinese military fired ballistic missiles, but this is the first time that they've actually fired missiles over Taiwan to land on the other side. It's the sort of behaviour, Ros, that many experts here thought was likely by the Chinese military in retaliation for the Nancy Pelosi visit. And perhaps for that reason, when you speak to people here, they're not particularly fussed. There are still many Taiwanese who look at this saber rattling from China and they say, sure, but it's really just for domestic consumption. The Chinese leader Xi Jinping is trying not to look weak. But I suppose the other thing is there were many Ukrainians who had sort of similar views about Russia before the invasion. So no one here thinks, Ros, that a conflict is imminent. But at the same time, people here do seem to be quite relaxed about all this.
And what's been the diplomatic fallout for China, Bill?
Yeah, so at the moment, China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi is attending this summit where he's refused to meet his US counterpart Blinken. Also, too, he's refused to meet his Japanese counterpart because Japan and the G7 condemned the behaviour of the Chinese military with all this saber rattling. So at the moment, China is more diplomatically isolated. It has had support from Russia, it has had support from North Korea in its response to Nancy Pelosi's visit, but certainly this series of provocative missile tests and live fire exercises is once again creating a greater gulf between China and Western countries as well as Japan.